What's up, boys and girls? People of all ages. Just woke up, getting changed. Fasted morning cardio as always. Half an hour. And then I'm going to take you on a food shop, guys. It's only like a kind of top-up thing, but I'm going to take you through kind of the general foods that I normally get most weeks. So, go in the supermarket, show you guys what's up. Hopefully you get a few ideas about how I eat every day, but it's pretty boring, so don't get your hopes up. What's up, guys? Fasted cardio is done. The best part of my day, every day, is when that cardio clock hits 30 minutes and I can get off. Just gotta do what you gotta do. I choose to do my cardio fasted. It's more of a mental thing than anything. I don't actually think there's any kind of real science behind getting up, training fasted, rather than getting up, having a breakfast and then training, because essentially you burn the same amount of calories and you still eat the same amount of calories during the day. But for me it's just a mental game. Like I said, this dieting game, like essentially when you get this close to competition, it is just a mental game. So I just start my days off well. I get up, I go do my cardio, I get my heart rate up, you know, get everything moving in my body. And for me, you know, it releases those post-workout endorphins from the first thing in the morning. Starts my day right, and I start as I mean to go on. I'm gonna start jabbering on because I'm fucking hungry. To the shops and get some food. Guys, never go shopping when you're hungry, because you're gonna end up like my basket's gonna end up and full to the brim, even though I can't eat any of it. Probably end up buying post-competition treats right now because I'm so excited. Let's get it. Something I always have a problem with. Trying to find the right avocados. So if you ever see someone squeezing avocados and putting them back, you know why. Because they're trying to find the right ones. The ones that are soft inside, like this one. Don't you forget that. Don't you be hating on them avocado squeezers. That's all my fruit and veg. Mushrooms, onions, free asparagus, chilies, avocado, courgettes, cucumber, spring onions. I love my veg because it's very low in calories, high in fiber, good for nutrition. On to the meat. I always go for the 15% fat mince because there's more flavour in it for me, and I have a really high fat diet, so it's a really good place for me to get my fats from meat. Tiger rolls, my naughty treat for the week. The secret to all my fajitas, burritos, and everything wrapped with like 107 calories per wrap. I just want to tell you guys, the struggle is fucking real when you pick up low fat rice cakes, and then opposite you have every single chocolate biscuit known to man. Oh shit, it's times like these you just think, yeah, I'll give it up, just for a day. But nope, keep going. Nearly done with the shop. See you guys at home soon. Right guys, so this is everything that I bought. Got the veg, got the carbs, got some dairy-free products, and protein. So I'll just go through these like real quickly as to what I normally buy. I buy this probably once a week, maybe a bit more. with a few different variations in there as well. So I'll start off with the veg. First things first, asparagus. I love this shit, and I've only recently got into this, probably the last month, 6 weeks. What I do is every single time I put it in my stir fries, I chop them into thirds and I just put them straight in, I fry them up and they become beautiful. Spring onions, just some extra. Courgettes, as always, mushrooms, chilies, because I love spice. I love spice. Honestly, I put like 3 of these chilies in most things. Probably have 9 chilies a day, probably shouldn't do. Organic onions, avocados for my fats, and just some sweet. I keep saying sweet, but they say sweet on the packet. Sweet vine ripened tomato, just because I just throw these in for a change every now and again. And also sweet potato. So mostly with this veg I keep the same. Sometimes I'll put in broccoli, sometimes I'll put in, you know, some different kind of mushrooms, anything like that. But really for vegetables, just buy what you like. This is just what I like, and I love a load of veg at the moment because my calories are low, so I love to just fill myself up on veg. Let's move on to carbs. Bananas first and foremost. I fucking love bananas. I have a banana every single day. Sometimes I have 2. Normally post workout because they are sugary, so it means they'll be absorbed faster into the body. So when you finish your workout, your body's screaming for nutrients. The best thing you can have, some simple sugars and a simple form of protein. So normally what most people do is a banana and a whey protein shake. That's perfect in my ideal world, but right now my calories are too low, so I don't even have shakes at the moment. I have lightly salted kalo rice cakes. The reason why I go for these ones specifically and not like Snacker Jacks or anything is because they're just lower in calorie again, and it means I can eat more of it. Because right now, like I can't really deal with the low calories that well, to be honest. So normally with this, I'll have 2 or 3 of these a day, and I'll put 20 to 30 grams of almond butter. Oh fuck, I forgot almond butter. Oh fuck, I forgot oats. Anyway, so normally I'll put 20 to 30 grams of almond butter, but obviously I don't have any, so I'll be having peanut butter instead. The only difference between almond butter and peanut butter is that there is a slightly more carbs in peanut butter. Also, with my oats, gluten-free oats, gluten-free oats, everything is gluten-free for me now, and everything is lactose-free for me now. So I bought this almond milk, which I use all with my oats and anything else that you normally use milk with. I have these. I've just got, this is the second time I bought these, 107 calorie wraps, guys. These are Weight Watchers ones. So I actually do if it fits your macros, but just keeping it as healthy as possible, obviously. So this just allows me to have more than 1 wrap, guys. Normally if you get the big normal ones, I can only have 1 wrap, and it's just depressing, to be honest. So this gives me the ability to have 2 wraps, which is fantastic because psychological games. The naughty one, I got some tiger rolls because I have not had burgers, homemade burgers, in so long, and I am dying for them and I can't wait to eat it. I only have 1 of these rolls per meal, guys, so again it is pretty it's controlled if it fits your macros, you know. I don't take it overboard with any one certain carb. I don't stick to one certain thing that I do every single, except for asparagus. I do that every day. 15% fat mince, guys. I always get 15% fat mince because my fat is very high. I like to keep my fat high so my carbs don't go too high and my protein doesn't need to go too high. If you overload your body with carbs, you become insulin sensitive, insensitive I should say, and you won't react that well to carbs. So when I have my cheat days now, because my carbs are so low and I put my carbs up, I blow up and I get a massive pump, which is fantastic. As well as this, you don't want your protein too high because at the end of the day, if you're going to be bodybuilding for the rest of your life, your insulin, your liver, your kidneys has to deal with that protein every single day. So I like to keep my protein slightly lower than most people. Go for about 0.75 grams per pound of body weight. That's just me, it works for me. I feel like I've held a lot of size this cut round as well, and I've only just changed to this low protein method, or lower protein. It's not low protein, I still have 170 grams of protein a day, but most people say a pound per body weight, so I should be up towards 180, 190 per day, but I just don't do that. Eggs, always get large eggs, always have 3 eggs in the morning because I love eggs. I always get different kind of eggs just to experiment with different eggs because I love eggs. I will slowly take myself off eggs because I've had 3 eggs every single day probably for the last 2 years. So you can develop intolerances if you overdo things. such as soy sauce. I've been using a lot of soy sauce in this prep, and now honestly my stomach gets really upset when I have it, so I've had to take it out, and that's where this baby comes in, Cholula. I'm going to swap out all my soy sauce, like stir fries. I'm just going to put Cholula on. I'm going to keep it nice and clean because soy sauce hasn't been working for me. Always get this turtle yogurt. Decided to go for the higher fat one today because the other one's a bit sour for me. The low fat one's a bit sour. For this I just use this, like I'll put in, like, I don't know, a bit of this bottle, or maybe, you know, a bit of Nando's sauce, but I always weigh the Nando's sauce. 20 to 30 grams is more than enough for 200 grams of chicken, and I mix it in with 50 grams of this, which is probably like 50 calories, nothing much at all. You mix it in, it gives like a paste. Oh, tikka and tandoori. If you mix tikka and tandoori with this shit, it's fucking amazing. Trust me, it is amazing. So it makes like a paste, and you just put it straight in the oven 20-25 minutes, and that will just, you know, that will cling that flavour to the chicken rather than just make it burn off. That is the entirety of my shop this week. Sometimes I put salmon in, sometimes I will, let me look around, what else do I do normally different? Maybe a few different vegetables, but nah, literally other than maybe like a few different meats, maybe duck, maybe turkey, maybe salmon, or another white fish. Not another white fish, a white fish. That is pretty much my shopping for the week, guys. So I hope this kind of informed you a little bit as to how I eat, and it might give you some ideas of how you guys can you know, go shopping and eat a bit more. But I always get my chicken off Muscle Food or off Muscle Meat, and I'm actually gonna stop doing that because my gym has started selling that chicken for 5 kilos for 5 kilos for £25. So that's perfect for me. I'm gonna do that from now on. Rice, I always buy in bulk, so I've always got a big bag of rice up there. Oats, I generally buy in bulk, but I forgot today, as you know. I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just a little shopping video. I will do more, and I will show you some cooking videos soon. Don't forget to rate, comment, like, and subscribe that shit. Woo!